This is the early look of Galaxy Z Fold 8 and it is changed. Well, Samsung just made the perfect foldable phone. Z Fold 8 inner display is changed. How? Well, that is a whole another story, but it is not similar to what Apple is doing with the iPhone Fold. This time, a Korean media revealed more details. Samsung is going to reduce the crease by adding the dual UTG ultra thin glass. Samsung Display's new foldable OLED panel places ultra thin glass not only the top layer but also at the bottom of the panel, which will going to reduce the crease for about 20% compared to the Galaxy Z Fold 7. While 20% is not much, but this is the new look of a Z Fold 8 display at CES, and this looks far better compared to the Z Fold 7. Honestly, while using a foldable phone, you don't really notice a crease, but it's good Samsung is working on a crease that's foldable. While some people do suggest Samsung and Apple both will going to use the same panel, it's not completely true. Apple will be using a glass substrate, while the Samsung will be using a laser drill metal plate, which will going to improve the durability of the Galaxy Z Fold 8 on Samsung foldables. Although Z Fold 7 is still a great foldable phone with one of the thinnest profile, and it right now is on a discount which you can avail from a prior listed in this video. The S Pen is what most people wanted on a foldable phone. Yes, the S Pen is most likely to see a comeback. There's a reason. Now I believe this is not based off any rumor or stuff like that. I believe Samsung will be adding the wider edition to have advantage over iPhone Fold and market the S Pen heavily to give room for people to try out the Samsung foldables instead of iPhone Fold. The regular Z Fold 7 will likely to get a thinner and lighter profile this time. Now let's see the detailed display changes on the Z Fold 8. Z Fold 8 is going to see a creaseless display. Samsung showcased the creaseless foldables and it is now confirmed it will be coming on Z Fold 8. But Samsung is not just making one but two display changes on the Z Fold 8, which makes it one of the best foldable display from Samsung. Let me explain. Foldable display came with multiple layers, including the base polymer substrate, a backplate, an OLED element, a touch sensor, and an ultra-thin glass UTG covered window. Some layers include the optical clear adhesive (OCA), which acts as an adhesive and buffer. Samsung is changing the bottom layer substrate and OCA on Z Fold 8. These are the two updates. Both have different purpose to change. Samsung is modifying the OCA to reduce the stiffness, which will reduce the crease on the Galaxy Z Fold 8, allowing for more flexible cushioning of deformation between the cover window and OLED during folding. Now changing the PET film, which is made of plastic in all previous foldables, is now going to change on Z Fold 8. This PET film is changed and Samsung Display has decided to utilize a metal plate. This is from a Korean media and they are confirming this information. This will improve the structure stability of a Z Fold 8 and overall display life will surely increase by adding these two new features on Z Fold 8. A big update in the display of Galaxy Z Fold 8 compared to the previous foldables. While Apple is relying on glass for the next Apple foldable, what glass and what layer? No one is sure about that, but this display is not for Apple foldable. Instead, this is for the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Although Z Fold 7 is on a really good deal from Samsung, which you can avail from a prior listed in this video. Now, Samsung is changing internals on Z Fold 8. They made a bunch of changes with the Z Fold 7 to make it thinner, lighter, and on top of all, the best foldable phone in the market. But Z Fold 8 will even top further. According to the source, battery capacity in the 5000 range. To improve display crease, it will adapt a laser drilled metal plate technology similar to one of the used in the foldable iPhone. S Pen support to be reinstated. Let's break it down one by one. The bigger battery is a much needed feature we wanted from foldable lineup, and going from 4400 to 5000 mAh battery is not a joke. This will greatly improve the battery life on Z Fold 8, and believe it, if Samsung changed the battery, expect to get a faster charging speed on Z Fold 8, around a 45 watt of fast charging compared to 25 watt on Z Fold 7. The second is the crease. There is a complete information for the Z Fold 8. Samsung will gonna use a new technology to eliminate the crease on Z Fold 8. This is a pure pressure from Apple, as Apple will gonna use the same technology for their Apple foldables. People wanted no crease foldable. Guess what? We are going to see on Z Fold 8. On this note, if you're still here, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.